Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-April 2025. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. What do we got? Oh, the overall energy for the reading, the moon. There's some things that are not shown up to the surface quite yet. They're not clear quite yet. Now, starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the King of Wands. You're very passionate about something, but whatever this is, you're moving really, really slow towards it. It doesn't feel like it's bad slow, like, oh my God, you're dragging your feet. Not really, but it's just, that's the speed of things from what it looks like. In your focus, the sun, this is happiness. So I don't know if this is coming from wherever you're heading, whatever you're doing, or if you're just kind of in the moment as much as possible and you're kind of playing around with the energy of happiness, you know, finding happiness in the little things or stuff like that. But it's a beautiful energy regardless. In the recent past, the Empress, this is someone that's very important to you. They do carry a very nurturing energy, almost mother figure-like type of energy, so we'll see what that is. In your strength, the Page of Cups. Okay, your heart is open there. Not a lot, but enough. I feel like you're limiting yourself, though. I feel like you're portioning up. You know, like, okay, I'm just gonna open up myself just a tiny little bit for this one, or something like that. You have that ability? Nah, I'll get you there. We'll see what that's about. In the immediate future, the Ten of Cups, again, the energy of happiness, but this one includes others that are involved here, that are surrounding you. Supporting this reading, the Six of Pentacles, an equal give and take here. So initially you started off the reading with you and where you're at, and then I see a whole lot of other energies around you. The more you open up here, the more I see other energies involved here. The energy surrounding you, and you may not be aware of it, the Justice card, this is an energy of balance. This is an energy of everything's steady, everything's right, everything is balanced. Okay? In the hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords. What are you doing here? You're doing something. You're doing something, but it's looking like an energy of out of the blue. You know, it's unplanned. It's just because, yeah, because it feels right. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, so kind of spontaneous there. For the Page of Wands, Page of Wands, potential outcome, Page of Wands. I gave it away. Oh, I didn't see that coming. You're losing a little bit of interest in something there, potentially whatever you're starting off with here, but let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Moon, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Emperor. Is this you? You're being regarded, if this is you, you're being regarded as you know, the one that's gonna take care of shit or something. Rising up to expectations. Who has this expectation of you? And it feels like you're kind of running through this energy in terms of you're trying to fulfill that expectation. Who's got this bar set on you? Where is this coming from? I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely one of those, you know, rising up to the expectation of someone. Okay. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, the Sun, the Seven of Swords. You're making your way out of something here. That's where you're heading with this one. Whatever it is that you're doing, that you're moving slow through it, you're making your way out of something. And in between here and there, as you go with this energy, you're finding happiness. It's like stopping for a minute or two to smell the roses. If Libra got, hey, remember to smell the roses, you're smelling the roses. For the King of Wands, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Oh, that's why you're moving slow. You're very determined to go ahead and do this, whatever this is that could potentially remove something from your life or remove you from whatever the situation is. Very determined to get there, to get it done, right? But the problem is you don't know exactly how to do it. You're like, I have no idea how the fuck I'm gonna pull this off, but I do know that I'll do it, you know? So it's kind of funny. It's like, it's so much determination, so much, it's even stubbornness in there. Like, oh, I'm gonna get it done. How? I don't know, you know, type of deal. Okay. Which, that's why you're slowed down in this process, because you haven't figured it out yet. But you're stumbling through it, whatever it is, you know, because you're so determined. For the Sun in your focus, you get the Chariot, the Six of Wands, the King of Cups. That is the energy of being present and really, that's exactly the energy. Finding happiness and love and just being with the smallest little things possible that bring you that, you know? It's an energy exchange. It's if you go out in nature and connect to anything that moves, trees, birds, you know, anything you see out there through all of your senses, and it's beautiful. And that's how you find happiness here. So through this, I'm gonna get it done, and I don't know how, and you're definitely taking some time for yourself here and there to do this, to connect to your heart and to the universe. Let's see that Empress there in the past. Oh. For the Empress, you get the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands. Oh my god, this looks like such a little bit of a cliche type of a thing. Well, they lied and they did this and they did, but you're not pointing fingers in the sense of, yeah, they fucked up my life. And no, but it looks like, you know, that didn't work out because they lied and, you know, cheated maybe, I don't know. Looks like a marriage, I don't know. But yeah, it's basically stating it, not necessarily judging it or pointing fingers, but basically stating what happened. Okay. Oopsie. For the Page of Cups in your strength, you get the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. You're very determined to move on, though, and in a beautiful, beautiful way. You're leaving everything that was nasty or that brought nasty to you. You're leaving it behind, and you're very determined to move forward from a clean slate, almost, like completely reborn or something. You got a beautiful energy, the one that moves you on, you know? And you're not there yet with it 100%, but that's what you're shooting for, to bring all the good juju with you, not the bad one. For the Ten of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, the Hangman. There's an issue that shows up here along the way. I don't know what shows up. It just looks like a little bit of a challenge as you're pursuing happiness again with other energies around you. That almost looks like a community of some sort, and it looks like, again, you're pursuing some sort of goal there, and it's looking like you're doing good there. You're getting there, but there seems to be a little bit of a challenge showing up along the way. And I love how you kind of take this. You're not, oh my God, what are we going to do now? You don't panic. You don't, it's like, okay, you know, let's just sit with this. and let's let it pass. It's, you know, this too shall pass type of deal. Okay. You're such zen here. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. In the supportive energies, you get the King of Wands, the Devil, the Two of Cups. There is a partnership, potential partnership at play right now that seems to be really, really good. The only problem with it at times is that one, I feel like both eventually. One of you starts it though, pours gasoline on that fire. So there's someone that's very passionate, and then they bring the canister and then they pour a little more gasoline, a little more, the fire gets bigger. The problem is whoever's at the other end of this does not back away. They're like, I got my own canister. You think you get, no, I got my own. So it's creating a little bit of something unhealthy here. Hello. I knew you were going to say that. How did I know you were going to say that? Hey, baby girl. Where's your head bumps? I miss your head bumps. Don't take those away from us. What's up, sleepyhead? What's up? She just woke up. Yeah, so it's a canister match here apparently. Let's do the Justice card in the hidden energies. You get the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. But somebody has the antidote too. Somebody knows exactly what to do to calm things down and bring it back to steadiness. And that somebody is you. But at times you forget. You get so caught up and, oh, this fire looks nice. Okay, let's make it bigger and then bigger and then bigger. And then, you know, that you get caught up in that game instead of kind of, hey, you know, let's keep it contained. Let's keep it nice. Chill. Because as I said, you've been going through a lot of energies of being in the moment and letting things pass by when they become challenging. But with this one gets you. This one gets you. This one's like, I can't help it. Well, you know how to, you know? So don't forget that. Because that fire might get out of control at some point. For right now, okay, take it as a game, but for for your hopes and fears, for the Ace of Swords, you get the Judgment card, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yeah, see, sometimes you need to take distance from the fire when it gets too big because it's going to burn you. And that's exactly what you're doing here. You're taking some time off, some time out. But you can prevent this fire from growing to begin with. That's the thing, because you're definitely a participant in it. Maybe you're not initiating, but you're definitely a participant in it. So it's like, if you have the tools to handle this and to not let it get so big that you have to, you know, pull away from it, then why are you not using those tools? And you have to go ahead and do this, because whatever this is very meaningful to you. You know, otherwise you would have been gone. First fire, first big fire, you would have been like, fuck this shit. But obviously you're not. You're taking some distance now because the fire is getting out of control. But remember, you have your own canister that you're bringing to this game, so. And you also have whatever puts it out. You might use that. For the potential outcome, for the Page of Wands, you get the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Strength card. Yeah, you're losing interest in... I feel like if this situation goes unattended, and if you keep playing with this fire, because at this point I feel like it's the both of you, you'll get to the point of you're not even going to have any kind of interest to come back and put out this fire. You're losing interest here. You know? And it's, again, it's a shame because it's a very important connection to you. It's someone you care about. And I'm not seeing this going south and completely being destroyed, but I'm seeing it heading in the direction of under a tent of nasty energies. And why, when it can all be prevented? You know? If they choose to keep on bringing that canister and you gave up on that game and they keep on poking you with, no, let's make this fire bigger, then that's a different situation. Then you'll take it from there when you get there. But you have the option as the other canister bringer, apparently, to not bring the canister to this game and see what happens. You know, instead of letting it head in a direction where, ew, why? So, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card. Yeah. Whatever this is, this dynamic here has reached a level of up to here. And it got stuck there because, you know, you're dealing with putting out a fire. And you're telling me, oh, I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I don't know. Apparently you do. You just got to be honest with yourself there. You know, because it seems like you have the tools to not have the tools or the canister. This would be a situation in which if somebody's coming in and talking to you and being very, very passionate about something, you don't have to go above them in that. Let them be passionate. Let them put that fire down. And then, you know, okay, let's talk about it. Because it feels like it's one of those, because they're passionate, it makes you all riled up, and you come in and you make them even more riled up with your riledness. And then they got to top you and you got to top them. And that's the canister game. You know what I mean? When you can just let them. Don't get triggered. Don't get caught up in that game. And take it from there. I don't know. I'm just saying. But let's do an oracle card from the Witch Oracle. You get the Witch. Number 1. Okay, that's the card of this deck. Oh, where's my... Oh. Cosmo, you missed the squirrel. It was right on the window. Okay. Control. No woman alive today needs a dictionary to know what control means with the toxic patriarchy. She's experienced it 1,000 different ways before she's hit puberty. It's alive in the curves of her psyche, in the expanse of her hips, in the marrow of her bones. It is domination and restraint, but in a balanced psyche and in a balanced culture, control can mean something else entirely. A witch expresses control through cooperation rather than competition. She's engaging with all the parts of her psyche in an attempt to coordinate rather than dominate. That's the canister game there that she's talking about. You are being asked right now to embrace all the inhabitants of your inner realm because each deserves respect and a place at the table. Even the unruly, the inconvenient, the ugly. Making a space for all under the banner of wild inclusion and giving voice to the shame, malice, and anger, as well as every other outlawed part of the psyche, is the way we create integrity, ensuring that no part of our inner realm is involved with factions, divisions, or rebellions. When your intent is to create rather than compete, you don't have to dominate. Your influence is enough. This is power with rather than power over. Invite whatever is bothering you today into the realm of inclusion and assert your authority. Yeah, it's the canister game. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.